Okay, I've only been awake a couple of hours. I didn't get to bed till around about 4:35 o'clock this morning. I've just been watching CNN, BBC and other mainstream media outlets with their take on what happened last night in the early morning. All spin, complete and utter spin. At 1:30 in the morning, that's this morning, I was woke up with a telephone call from Robert, an activist based in Leicester, telling me that something was happening in Jolan. I then made telephone calls to people in Jolan and contacted people via Messenger and other means. They told me directly that Israel had fired missiles and attacked Jolan. Not one person, but 3 people from different areas in Jolan all confirmed that to me. Then I relayed the information back to Robert and went back to bed, only to be woken up by a missile attack on Damascus. This missile attack lasted roughly half an hour, and then around about an hour later I had to phone Robert up in Leicester and I showed him on Messenger video what was going on. There were missiles coming across the sky in front of me and Syrian Defence Forces returning fire. Now, this is just a chain of events. With Trump withdrawing from the nuclear deal with Iran, within hours, Israel attacked. Now again they've attacked. But the spin that Western media is putting on this is the evil person is the Syrian government and the Iranian government. This did not happen. What happened was Israel attacked Syria and Syria returned fire. That's what happened in Jolan. And then the press today is saying that Israelis were running for cover to their bunkers and in fear. Well, Damascus don't have bunkers. They're not prepared for this. 8 years of war and they don't have bunkers for people to run to. But Israel, who occupies Jolan illegally under international law and under UN law, says that Syria attacked them first. How can you attack that country first if they're on occupied land that belongs to Syria? So technically, if what Israel says is correct, Syria fired missiles into its own land. So the spin that's been put out by both The Guardian, CNN, BBC and the rest of these hacks doesn't match to what's been said by people who actually live there in Jolan. It doesn't match what I witness. People I trust. I have a network of contacts in Syria and I trust every one of them because they have never let me down with false information. So, fuck you Israel, fuck you mainstream media, and just leave Syria alone and let its people get on with what it's doing. Because every time Syria starts winning, either the US or Israel attacks. That's wrong. Let them get this war over with, and if you've got a problem with them, deal with them like gentlemen around a table. But don't use the excuse of Iran, and don't use the excuse that you were fired on first. You were not, because I've spoke to people and they've told me, and that was when it was happening. Thank you.